Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Busfare here, and sorry guys, I haven't really put out a video in the last couple of days. Quick update, I actually broke my headphones. Sadly, the cord, I got it caught on something and it kind of like ripped out the aux cord from my headset. And I guess kind of messed up the inside of the headset, so it's just acting the sound isn't exactly working, and so it was kind of hard to use that to really record with. But you can tell my voice is actually really clear right now, and that's because I'm using my old microphone, which it's not exactly an old microphone. It's a really good microphone. It's just I don't have a stand for this microphone, so you can't see me on webcam or anything like that, but I'm actually talking holding the mic to my mouth like I'm some kind of like rapper or something. But quick update with the channel. Tax season is coming up. I'm actually getting quite a fair amount of money back, so we're gonna actually be building a new computer sometime soon. It's gonna be nothing like high end, but it's gonna be a nice budget gaming PC. I'll be able to do some recordings and have it at like 1080 60 FPS. I don't know if you've seen it, but a lot of my videos are like 720 30 FPS, because I'm actually recording this off of a kind of a low power laptop. I'm using a Microsoft Surface Pro 6. It's a really good laptop if you want to draw and stuff like that. Like it's a tablet laptop all in one. It plays League at 60 FPS if you take the shadows off, and it plays this game fairly well if I'm not recording. But if I'm recording, I have to do 720 30 FPS, and that's just how it is. So yeah, I'll be building a new computer sometime soon. And God, man, I've been playing this game for what it's been like 2 weeks. Yeah, because we're actually about to run into the second time the vault, the weekly vault can be open. So it's been about 2 weeks and a half, 2 weeks and a couple days. And so far I'm having a really good time playing this. As you can see here in this gameplay, I'm actually playing a Noxus, what is this? A Noxus Shadow Isle deck. This is actually not a creation of my own. This is actually a creation by a player named Pakravac HS. I think he is a European pro player, and he actually has a whopping 75% win rate with this deck. Apparently, he has masterclass here on ranked mode on Legends of Runeterra, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good deck. Now I'm playing it a lot more because I'm trying to get used to it. But of course, it's running a lot of cards, you know, that summon spiders, and you know, that it's a lot of control. You have a lot of aggro because you have a lot of spiders. You just overwhelm your opponent. One of the biggest things in this game is the effect of burst cards. Burst cards are very, very powerful. They usually give effects like giving barrier, giving yourself, you know, added bonus attack and, you know, health. It's fairly broken, I would say. I'm not gonna lie. Burst cards are very annoying, definitely if you're playing a control deck like Yasuo, like the Yasuo, you know, Katarina deck that I've been playing, because deny doesn't stop burst effects. It only stops slow and fast spells. Burst effects usually just immediately overwhelm somebody. There's really nothing you can do against burst effects. You can't respond to it. You just activate it and that's it. There's nothing your opponent can do once you activate a burst spell. And so you're going to be using a lot of stuff like Brothers Bond, Darius for like the mid-late game for overwhelming your opponents. The main, you know, what you're pretty much going to be doing is just stopping a lot of their big monsters. A lot of times they're going to think that your monsters are very little, when in fact you actually have like cards that can buff them up and run people over. And also because you have so many creatures in number, if you keep their numbers low, you're able to just keep going plus with more and more damage. So even if you have to trade an Elise, you can still hit with the little spiders, because they're never really going to expect it. And that's when you use stuff like Brothers Bonds to just like get your little spiders up and then crush them. And then you have the God, I can't remember this dude's name, the crowd guy, as you can see right here. This guy is actually really good because he's able to just drop down and just buff himself up 1/1 for every creature that you do have. and it's really good for, of course, overwhelming your opponent. So yeah, yeah, crowd favorite. That's the guy right there. So +1/+1. He's a 5/5 now. And so this was actually a very interesting match because I've never gone against this deck before. Now I've gone against barrier decks before, but I never saw a Fiora or anything like that. And Fiora can be very nasty, definitely if your opponent is running a lot of barriers, because barriers, a lot of those spells are burst cards. As you can see right here, the dude just used Spirit's Refuge. You know, I had to do something, so, you know, I can't remember exactly what I did right here. I think I buffed, yeah, I gave this guy +2. I don't know why I did that now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, it didn't really matter if I give him +2/+2 anyways. Either way, he was still gonna live. Alright, but anyways, so yeah, Darius is really good for picking up the mid and late game, because if you keep your opponent's monsters whittled down and you keep hitting your opponent with the little spiders, dropping him down to about 10 HP, 10 Nexus health or whatever, Darius will come out as a 10/5. And any small creature that tries to even try to block him is going to get run over. So as you can see right here, I'm just stacking as much people on the board that I can, because I just want to overwhelm this guy. Now I was curious because this guy had this. Yeah, he finally used the challenger effect. He wasn't using it throughout the whole match. I figured he would try to like snatch up a spider maybe or something. So as you can see right here, he's going to try to give him barrier. Well, not try. He is going to give him barrier because there's nothing you could do against burst cards. So I'm going to block that girl. I figured he would probably activate a spell. I can't remember if he did. Okay, so he did activate a spell. She got barrier. She's now 2/2. That's cool because I do have this. I think I have what? I have this spear in my hand, right? Or is this? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, I have the black spear. But I ended up taking care of her because she's the one that's just gonna keep getting more and more powerful. Also, she can kill Darius if they were ever to fight. So that's why I got rid of her. I'm not really worried about the elusive guy. He's very small. So as you can see, I'm going to drop the Legion rear guard so that I'm able to overpower him with many creatures. And of course, it goes straight to my turn. I'm immediately going into attack mode. I'm not even going to give him a chance to really do anything. So we're going to drop everybody onto the board because he's not going to focus the little spiders. He's going to mainly focus Elise and Darius. Of course, Elise is going to summon the little spider. And I believe it was at this point. Oh, sorry if you hear like a train in the background. My girlfriend lives by a train. So I saw him block the spider, which I thought, oh, okay, yeah. So that's right. He tried to activate that, and yeah, he pretty much wiped out everybody. Yeah, that was pretty gruesome right there. But he still took 6, and that wasn't bad. And so he summoned the Fleet Feather guy. I'm going to drop the Arachnoid. I'm going to drop the Aristocrat just so I can have a bunch of people on board because I can trade with the bird with my hapless Aristocrat. So I still have Darius, so I'm still not worried about anything right here. But he did draw into the Green Glade, which I'm not really worried about because he doesn't have anything that's going to apply barrier, which means that she is pretty weak right now. So he tried to snatch up Darius, and that's really good because he has no cards in hand. So I'm going to use Vile Feast in order to drain the bird and then get my spider. I'll take 4 for the whatever this guy's name is. I can't remember what his name is. But anyways, my Darius is still alive, so that's really good. And so he's going to pass the turn to me because there's not really much anybody else can do. And I drew into another Darius. Now, this was actually very interesting because I was going to use Darius's Decimate in order to drop him down to about 8. But instead, I said, you know what, let me just attack because I don't know what's going to happen. I might need another Darius in case he tries, in case he blocks Darius like he's doing right now. So he's gonna block the hapless Aristocrat, which I thought was very interesting. But that's why I put Darius all the way in the back, because I know he was gonna level up by the time anybody else did any other damage. So of course I hit her. She is overwhelmed, takes about 9 damage. He's now at 1. And of course I'm gonna just drop down Darius anyways, because he only has 1 other card. There's really not much in his deck that he can do to really stop me. I still have the overwhelming numbers of creatures out on the board, and I do have the crowd favorite right now, which means that I have way too many threats on board right now for him to stop me. So he activated that. He gave somebody barrier, which is very interesting because he didn't summon the person that he gave barrier. But we do have the crowd favorite. He's now 6/6. We have Darius at 10/5, and we have 3 spiders. Okay, so he's gonna summon the Bright Steel Protector. He's gonna give an ally barrier. There's not really much I can do about that. If anything, I think I'm trading the spiders just so I could block some damage, but I can't block the 2 elusive guys. So I think I'm gonna just use a spider to block the girl. Or no, I think I'm gonna keep how many? Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop the crowd favorite on her, because he doesn't have anything to buff his creatures up. It doesn't really matter. I'll take the 8. And then next turn when we start the game, I'll just overwhelm him. He only has 1 HP. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the overwhelming positivity with the comments. It definitely helps a lot. Comment down below. I love talking with you guys. I love exchanging ideas. And also, if you want to duel me, just hit me up. But thank you guys for all hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out, everybody.